Okay, welcome everyone. Welcome to another day of BA-SCRUM. We are heading towards the almost end of business analysis and Agile Scrum Batch 13. Very first thing that please go ahead and rename yourself. Let me uh, converse with the real people because the real name appear and that will keep me uh, pushing towards converse with you more. So kindly go ahead and rename yourself. So I see someone is with name iPhone. I request you to go ahead and rename yourself. Yeah. So do you all know that what did we cover? And it was quite intense, right? What was that?
Document template and understanding.
Yes, and these were the documents. That's true. So thank you so much for sharing that. So these were the actual documents where your contribution will be really higher. And just give me a second. And while your contribution will be really noticeable and it will be significant, you need to know every legend inside those documents. So what we did actually, we took the name of those documents, what all the legends will go inside that. We talked about that. But today we'll also do something where I'll be sharing you all those documents to all those available people in the chat window, in the Zoom chat. And for that, you should be logging in, not from the phone, but from the computer. So that will be quite helpful for you. So in case you are not logged in using laptop or computer, kindly do so that you will get to download those document as a sample document for your end for reference purpose. All right. So having said so, let me quickly ask this thing. Anyone here for the first time attending this for the first time? Okay, so I'll take this silence as no. So you are either second and more than that session. So you are not just as a fresher over here. So let me start sharing my screen. And before I share the screen, uh, how many of you know that before you start playing any game, it is important to know the rule of those games? Do you think that it is important to know the rule of those games?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So as a part of that, we have something what we call it as a COH. That's as a reminder, you should know so that there won't be any foul. Okay. So just to avoid any potential foul, it is quite important to rename, quite important to remind our own self about those code of honor. So let me quickly start with that and share my screen to you all. So let me know the moment you see my screen, please. Can you all see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much. So remember, there are almost 6 or 7 code of honor that we need to be mindful of. The very first one is show up live. Why you need to show up live? Because we are working towards together in agile world, and we are talking about agile. Agile is full of ceremonies, and each and every ceremonies demand by you and demand for you to show up live, that you remain on time, remain punctual, and remain highly committed. And that's the reason you need to practice it, because I know that if you are coming from various background and if you are not used to of this, then there are chances that once you get placed, you will tend to miss on it, and this will be a very risky affair, especially from the futurist scrum master. And that's the reason, considering the training in itself, we are practicing to show up on live. And many people, you might not even be aware, in case you are joining in after 7 to 3, after 9:35, you will not get it. Okay, something or some small thing you will tend to miss. And why we need you to practice this? Because it is said that once you how you do anything is how you do everything. Once you practice it here, it will be quite easy for you to replicate over there once you get placed. And second one says that because you are in this journey, even if you know many things, you are relearning. It means that you are starting a journey of student. So just don't be the student, but be what? Be full stack student. Full stack students are those who do all the assignments, does self-research, repeat what you learn. What do we mean by self-research? Who can tell me? What do we mean by self-research? You can unmute and you can tell me, what do you mean by self-research? When I'm talking about being a full stack student, and full stack student is the one who does all the assignment and do self-research. Where exactly I am trying to connect you with?
Inspect what you expect.
Okay, inspect what you expect. That's all right. What else?
Exploring the all aspects of this topic.
Exactly, exploring all the aspect. Why? Because what you are going to learn, I am making you ready for the job placement. Okay. However, won't I want you to be the expert on the topic? I want you to be the expert, right? Yes or yes? Say yes if you agree with me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Yes.
for that
Absolutely.
very reason, I want you to go back and whatever the topic you have learned over here, which is enough to get place, but also go ahead and take a deep dive into that so that you become the master in that. And if needed, you can definitely teach that topic to others. So to that level, I want you to be ready. Okay. So and this will be possible with the self research and by repeating what you have learned. Please confirm one more time if you can see my screen. Yeah.
Yes.
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 Okay, thank you. And the third one is that while you do so, you will tend to attract the success. So it's quite easy to take the full responsibility of the success. But I want you to take the full responsibility of success as well as of failure as well. Why? Because when you take the full responsibility of failure too, that failure won't remain the failure, but it will become the trail to the success. So kindly take the full responsibility of that. And the third one is that kindly finish what you start. Please don't leave that in halfway, because the drill over here in the very first code of honor, and that was how you do anything is how you do everything. It means you tend to leave things halfway over here. It will continue in throughout the life, in every area of the life. And the fourth one is to do so, taking the full responsibility and all. You need to have the concrete and focused mindset that comes with the you to be the lifelong learner and have a learning mindset. Every future business analyst and future scrum master need to have this learning mindset, and that can be possible to have by you being more positive minded. That is the one of the pillar of agile. And more positive minded you will become, you will find yourself going more complaint free. More complaint free you will be, you will find yourself loaded in more gratitude. More gratitude is will make you more spiritually grounded, means make you more happy, means make you more productive. And productivity is the and happiness is the new productivity for the corporates. Having said so, because I have touch base this element, the fourth element of the mindset, I'll be again repeating that, but in a very short manner. But while you are doing this, being the part of this journey, many of you are coming with very vast experience. Many of you are already worked as a business analyst or project manager, some of you, and you have good experience in the market in business administration and all. Some of you come with 5 years, 20 years and 26 years of experience as well. You are that kind of person. So it's not so easy to learn something new, and to learn something new easily, you need to be a giver. So giver means what? The one who keeps the ego away on the path of learning. That makes you more spiritually grounded, as I said, means your happiness increases, and that makes you more productive. And happiness is new productivity of the corporate on the path of growth. So that keeps you more spiritually grounded. So keep ego away. And while you're keeping ego away, learning more thing, you will have one more intention to have more money. So it is said that what you want more of, start giving away the portion of. Okay, so it's portion of, it means that if you want to earn more money, then have an intention and habit to do the charity. At least start giving away 5% or 10% of your earning to those causes where you may believe in. That is to donating 5% or 10% to mosques, churches, or temples, or to feed hungry children, or to donate into the orphanages, or to old age home, or wherever you believe in, easily you can help them to make their life easier. Kindly do so. Why? Because when you give, you grow, and when you receive, you may survive. And I'm sure, and that's the universal law. And I'm sure that you are not here for the only survival, but you are here for the growth. But don't start giving away every single month for the sake of growth, but also give away to inspire others in your surrounding. And while you do so, appreciate what you do, what others do for you, and even what does not happen to you in your favor, kindly appreciate that, because eventually it is going to be in your favor. And the another universal law associated with this says that what you appreciate appreciates you back. That's the another reason. And last but the not the least, the sixth code of honor is that to be in this zone of very foundational code of honor. You need to increase your receptivity every single day. And for that, I request all of you to participate in a 30 days audio program challenge. So this audio program challenge you can take from any day and continue to complete it for 30 days. I still every single day listen to this audio program. This is free, and you will witness getting impacted in every plane of your life positively. So if you need to have this URL, please ask me after the session. You can DM me and I'll share that, and you can participate in the 30 days challenge. And this is a 40 minutes audio program that you can put it in 2x mode to finish it within 20 minutes while you are doing your walking or running or jogging, whatever you choose to. So that is the time you can simply spend to listen to this audio program, to see its positive impact in every single area of your life. And second, because we are taking a deep dive into deep learning, remember to take a deep dive using golden quadrant of learning. Golden quadrant of learning comes with 4 steps. That is declaration with the anchor, and then take a deep dive into deep learning. And while you have learned it, don't make the notes then and there, but take a pause of 24 hours, and then after 24 hours, using pen and paper, draw whatever you have learned as the notes. And then when you are ready with the notes, like Aruna does all the time, I remember that she shows on the screen that I'm going to explain this, and she explains that. And while explaining also, she shows those drawing. Please do in that way. That will make you more confident and make you feel like becoming more expert into that, and it will help you to retain in your memory for longer, and it will be quite helpful for you to crack any interview. So summarize that at the end after 24 hours, showing your showing your drawing. In fact, I want to quote the name of Varsha Rao as well, because she also does in this fashion, and it looks really more authentic. Janani looks like she doesn't need it, but yeah, adding that will be really phenomenal. But yeah, you sound like anyways master into that, but yeah, adding that will be really more helpful. So this is for all of you, that you can post back again as a 90-second of summary or less than that, so that ultimately it is going to be with you for longer in your memory. So why we need to put the anchor? Anchor is just like tall ship needs an anchor to stand tall in the ocean. Likewise, your focus is the ship in the ocean of thought, and that requires to stand tall with usage of anchor. So in the body, what anchor you will put for the focus, that is the part of your body. Okay. And you can put the anchor of body movement, and here today we are going to put the anchor of self hi-fi or the clap. So at the count of 3, what we are going to do is that we are going to put the anchor. Anchor will be the clap or the self hi-fi, and repeat after me what is selected on the screen. Can you all see the selected statement on the screen, everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so let's get started to put the anchor for the declaration at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, and clap and repeat. I'm a quick learner.
I'm a quick learner.
A quick learner.
What others can learn and master,
What
Others can learn and master.
I too can do that.
I too can do that.
And one more last time, at the count of 3, you are going to repeat the selected statement after me. 1, 2, 3, and clap and repeat. Because I'm an awesome learner,
Because
I'm an awesome learner.
today's learning is
today
going
is
to
going
be
to be a super
Today's learning
duper
is
easy.
going to be
super duper easy to me. Super duper easy to me. Yeah, it is going to be because you just now said so. And remember to connect back every single Sunday for technical session at 9:30 p.m. EST. Monday again for the technical session at 9:30 p.m. EST. And Tuesday, do not forget to attend RRP session. And I want to really put a disclaimer over here. RRP session are always repeatable, and you will feel like not attending, but why you need to attend? To create your visibility. More you are standing over there, appear over there, the RRP team is forced to market your CV to get you placed. And that's the reason every single time I urge and request you to be more visible, to make more credibility, to make your CV more marketable. Okay. And Wednesday, you are supposed to do the assignment. Assignment has 2 types: said and unsaid. Said assignment, one example you will see today. An unsaid assignment is the 90 seconds of video you are going to submit in a WhatsApp group, summarizing whatever you remember from the technical sessions learning. And Thursday, you will submit the assignment of Monday session, and also attend the RRP session one more time. The more RRP session you will repeat and attend, more it means that you are in need of job. Going casual and not caring that, okay, I'm not getting chance or something, it means that you don't need it. Who needs the job? You need it. And that's the reason you need to be there on your toes, so that they feel the heat that they need to start working for you, in case they are not at all considering your resume to market. So that is one thing. And in a nutshell, what you are going to do is that, so not only you are having one CV to market, but you are ready with the multiple flavor of the CV, so that in whatever job range you feel that is comfortable to apply, you are going to apply. You may think that this topic I don't know. I'll tell you how you can become the master in any topic today. So, and Friday, in case your assignment is left off, please go ahead and complete that on Friday using that. And Saturday, you can choose to relax and yet do research, repeat whatever you have learned, and any pending assignment you can do, and come or prepare with the question you want to ask on the session of Sunday. So do you all agree to follow this? Everyone say yes if you are with me and ready to follow. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So thank you so much for your confirmation and commitment. I truly appreciate that. So this is the time to go to bed, and still you show up wide awake, so I appreciate that. So thank you so much. So yes, let me quickly go ahead and share my screen. Yesterday you were looking at the various topics and various documents, and today what I am going to do is that I'll be going to share some of the some of the documents with you in front of you into the chat window from where you are going to download it. So let me start sharing my screen in front of you. So yesterday from where we left off, and that was here. Yeah, the 7 component of BRD you had looked upon. So what else you had looked upon? So you have looked upon RTM. RTM is document. What do you need to create this RTM always? Tell me. Do you need to create this document always? Do you remember that yesterday what I had told?
We don't need to create one.
No,
Testing team will be great.
Okay, then why you need to know this?
We might need to review the document.
Awesome. That's a brilliant. Thank you so much for sharing that. Yes, you might need to review that, and that's the reason you need to know the requirement ID. So what exactly happened? Let me go back, okay, and share something with you, and that will make your life more easier when you will come to know about these all elements. So you might be wondering, okay, what is requirement ID? Say, for example, I start talking about some requirement, and requirement is that a hospital hospital wants to have um, an appointment booking system, booking system for its OPD. Okay, with me so far? Yeah. And
Yes.
so it may have multiple requirement. The first requirement says that requirement, I am putting this as a requirement ID 1.0, and will put it like this: RH. Okay, RQH is a requirement. Okay, RQ is requirement of hospital 1.0. Okay, customer can see the doctor's availability and doctor's calendar. Okay, calendar. Okay, that is the first requirement. Second requirement, RQ H2 H 1.0, and 1.0 1.1 will be anything which is associated inside it. So when person is looking at doctor's appointment or doctor's calendar, what is going to happen? Um, uh, Customer or patient, okay, uh, so two type of patient: existing patient can see doctor's calendar. Okay, doctor's calendar, and RQ 1.3 will be 1.2 will be clinical staff can see that, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Staff can see that. Then RQ 1.3, doctor himself can see his calendar. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah, can see his calendar. Okay, so now these 1.1, 1.2, and 1.3 are the subtopic of bigger requirement of H 1.0. Now, requirement topic 2.0. Look at it. 2.0, customer or patient. One more is missing over here. Existing patient or new walking in patient can also look at it. So I will have one new, okay, RQ 1.4, okay, new patient can also see. Okay, with me so far?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
yeah. So, and then RQH S 2.0, that um, patient can see the available time slots. Okay, available time slots for a doctor on a particular day. Okay, you are elaborating it further, you are taking it further. For a doctor on a particular day means whether it is available at 5 p.m, 6 p.m, 7 p.m, 8 p.m, every single hour of his presence in the OPD, you are aware of doctor on a particular day. Okay, not only just calendar will show that he is available on Monday 1st August, or Sunday 3rd August, or something like that. I mean, that's what I said is not in order, but yet I mean to say that you will be able to know his days and dates of availability. But again, inside that, you should open hourly availability of that doctor, that you can see that. Now, another requirement could be that a walking in patient can book an appointment with the doctor by giving his details like name, email address, phone number, and describing little bit nature of the problem. Okay, and then confirm it. Now this is the another requirement 3.0, and again in 3.0 this actor will be repeated. Okay, I mean, existing customer or the okay, customer can see the doctor's calendar existing. Okay, so I didn't need to have this because customer may become the patient over here for the doctor. So this is how it is. And I just now touched base 3 requirement. Are you with me so far? I talked about, looking at the calendar. I talked about looking at the hourly availability of the doctor, and I talked about booking the appointment. You with me so far? Yeah.
Yes.
So, and I have given every single requirement one ID. This is the ID, my dear friend. Okay, 1.0, 1.2, 1.3, 2.0. These are the ID. Okay. So likewise, when you see over here on the screen, when I'm talking about requirement ID is referring to that, so that it will be quite easy for you to identify. And then the description, then functional requirement, what exactly requirement is, that will be more elaborative. Status could be whether it is already in development or in progress or it is completed. Okay. If it will have the architectural design document associated with that, you will mention that document. Okay, name of the document and technical specification document name from where you have taken it up, a software module if at all it is using, then okay. Otherwise, if it is not using, you will not. Test case document where you are going to put in what test case number this requirement ID will be accommodated by the tester, that they would be putting in here and tested in. This has to be tested in, this is already tested in the development development environment. They will mark it there, and in case in one environment they are aware it is tested in, they will write it here. So this is how RTM will be prepared. Again, functional requirement document. So again, this is a part of requirement document. What I am going to do is that I'm going to give you this functional requirement document, and first let me show you how does it look like. Okay, so someone is asking to let him in the Zoom. Okay, thank you, Purbasha. I believe I had allowed, kindly check if the person is still there. I will allow him in because I don't see anyone available in the window. Okay, so if the person will be available, I will allow him, and in fact, I have allowed. So let me quickly share the functional requirement document with you. And for that, I am going to reshare my screen in the, okay. All right, so let me open that. What I need to open? Functional requirement document. Then where I can do that. Okay, so functional specification is, so I'm opening one dummy document and I'll be telling you. So what exactly, how does it look like? So this document, you can search n number of available template over the Google, and you can identify that. Okay, you will identify that. Here, two things you can take care of. Functional document means documents are sharing element of two companies. One is at your customer end, and one is the vendor's end, means software companies who are going to develop the software. So it's okay to have the logo of both the companies on right and left. On left side, you can have your company's logo, and right hand side, you can have your customer's logo as a header. Is it clear to you all? Yeah. Say yes if you are with me so far. Yeah, thank you so much. Then who is writing this specification document? Who has started? Okay, so you will give the name of the author, on what date it has started. Okay, Neeru, you want to say something?
Sir, the functional specification and BRD, are they the same?
No. They have means a little difference. BRD is little high level of document. Functional specification document is more detailed. Okay. So
Okay.
BRD element, I already spoke to you yesterday that what all the elements goes inside it. So it will be kind of a summary. It will talk about. It will talk about the objective. It will talk about scope in a nutshell. It will talk about at high level about all the business requirement. It will talk about all the stakeholder involved into that. It will talk about the some limitation if in a requirement you know, and then you need to explain explain the cost and benefit analysis. If you want, let me get started with the BRD document itself. That will be more easier for you. Let me quickly check if I have that. I think no, this is not the one. So wait a second. And someone is saying something. Kindly tell Soma Mukherjee to, okay. Soma, can you switch off your video, please? Okay, because you are feeling sleepy, and looking at you, other people are feeling sleepy as well. And let me know if you are awake or not. Means, am I speaking in that way that you feel sleepy? I want to check. I'm sure that it is not like that, but yeah, sometime it may happen. Okay, Soma, so either you don't yawn or keep your video switched off. It is infectious, people said.
I'm
Okay.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No,
No, the
no.
reason why I know
So
that what happened is I had only had 4 hours of sleep. You can see every Monday
yeah,
morning, I had
you
to go to
struggle.
dialysis to see my mom.
Okay, yeah. So please, you can decide either not to yawn or keep video off. So we'll appreciate that.
Okay, so
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
addiction.
yeah.
Sorry.
So
I'm
no
sorry.
problem. Yeah. So yeah, keep laughing. You feel that your sleepiness will go away. Niru, anything else you want to add? In
No,
your
sir,
question.
that will be all. No, that will be
Okay.
all. Thank
Okay,
you.
cool. So I'm sharing with you looking at BRD document as well. So
Okay.
BRD. Okay. Yes, I have got business requirement document also open for you. So let me quickly share my screen one more time so that I can show you how does it look like. Okay. Here we go. And you see here. Okay. So here the project name will come, project details. Then who is going to first creating the document? You can choose to give the document number, date, and version number. Okay. Then you will have the executive summary. As I said, you can summarize this about this topic. Then project description, you can summarize the project as well. And then what is the limitation in the project, what is in the scope, what is the out of the scope. Again, scope is defining scope itself is also called as scope creep. Then business driver, it means that the reason why your business is initiating the project, why your business is initiating the project. So your why should be more clearer over here. Then present process, what process this company is following. So provide details of your current prevailing process for addressing the primary issue your project attempts to solve. So here you whatever UML diagram you have learned, that you can start to prepare over here. Proposed process. Okay, so what is the new process that you are going to lay down over here? And then functional requirement. That functional requirement in a one line you can present over here. You need not to go in the detail. And when you are presenting that, you can remember to give them a description, like in fact immediate, high, moderate, low, or prospective, or call it as a more cosmetic. So what exactly happened, talking about such status and description, inside every single one priority type, you can have multiple requirement explained below that. Okay, say for example, you identified there are 5 immediate requirement customer want to have. So the moment you wrote it down, the first row below that, add more 5 requirement. Then go towards the high prioritized requirement, which are of the high priority. Again, you identify 5 requirements are there. Add those 5 requirements below that. How would you do that? So just add a new row. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inside it, you will have the high priority or immediate priority of those what do you call those requirements. So and then categories of those requirement you are going to mention. It says that in this section, detail the project's functional use. Okay, break down your project's requirement into categories so that they are easy to understand. Again, the requirement will be categorized over here in more detail. Non-functional requirement, which is related to, security, maintainability, or performance, that you are going to write it here. It say, for example, non-functional, minimum 200 user at a time will be feeling easy to access your website. Okay, they should not experience the slowness in the performance of the website or load of the website. Is it clear to you all? Load of the website means the time it takes to load the entire UI on the web page. Clear to you all? I'm just
Yes.
going slowly and making it more understandable. Then glossary means what? Some abbreviation you would be using that you can explain over here. References, if you have taken some existing document from customer's end, from internet or somewhere, that you are going to honestly put it over here. And then appendix will be additional information of references will be there, like process details, analysis result, or third party example that you might have borrowed from somewhere. Disclaimer, if you feel like putting, you can put it. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yeah. So this I was explaining about BRD document. So see, the thing is, whatever you develop, that doesn't matter. You need to know about the document. FRD document, again, you need to develop. I was talking about FRD document, how to start. So there will be multiple revision. Okay. So say, for example, right now, okay. So Soma, you need to also take care that when you are speaking, please go on mute, or okay, so I'll have to otherwise put you on mute.
It is on.
Okay, you're not? Okay, no problem. My apologies. Thank you.
I'm not
So-
making noises.
Okay.
No,
No
there's
problem.
someone else. Oh.
Wait a second, guys. So guys, one more time, my request, humble request, if you are contributing and I want you to contribute in the session, please remain unmuted. If you are contributing at your home, then go on mute. Is it clear to you all? Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone, for even in subtle way confirming to me. Okay. So when you are creating this document, guys, so someone will start, and the moment you are starting, you will create first version of it. It has to be approved by someone. Then you revise and add some changes into that. Okay. And you can mention the name of the author who is doing. Again, it will be done in the next version. The version will follow from 0.1, 0.2, and when it goes for approval and come back to you, it becomes the approved version or rejected version, but it will remain 1.0. Again, you will start working on 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, goes for approval, and then come back. Then it becomes 2.0. Is it clear how the version process goes? Yeah. Okay, cool. So this you are going to maintain the version history of the document. Then functional specification document authorization memorandum, where you will go and talk about your document more in detail. I have carefully assessed the functional specification document, for then mention the project name as management certification. Please check the appropriate statement. The document is in which state it is. Document is accepted or is accepted pending the changes noted. And when you are working in a document, you make sure that you always maintain the change track. It means that you will be able to so go to review. In the review, you need to switch on the change track. So the moment you go to review, and you will click here track changes, you need to just click over here. Then every changes, it will be maintaining its history with the version number all the time. Okay, at the end, when all the changes are you are willing to accept it, someone will continue to give you more suggestion, and their name will appear on the right side. You continue to reject that. So then again, name of the project manager, on which date he is reviewing, the name of the director, on which date he is reviewing, it will be there. Then you see here all the contents I have talked. Okay, I have not gone in details of it. Okay, So purpose, reference document, abbreviation, and acronym, everything you are going to maintain in the document. Okay, purpose. And also I'm going to share these documents with you. Just give me a second. Can you all see on the screen the chat window? Yeah, can you all see the
Yes.
chat window?
Yes.
So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to, how can I give it to you? Yeah, no, yeah, file. And in file, I'll go to my computer. And when I'll go to my computer, I'll go to this, and I want to give you requirement document. Let me give you the requirement document. You can go ahead and download it from the chat itself. And then I'm going to give you the functional requirement document. Yeah, functional specification document. Cannot send because it is currently in use. Okay, I'll have to close it. So I have closed it. And then I'm going to give it to you one more time into the chat itself. Okay. Functional specification. So I have sent that as well. So do you all see that? Did you all get that? Both the document in your chat? Go ahead and download it.
Yeah, downloaded.
Okay, awesome. So Purvasha, do you have anything to say?
No, sir.
Okay, I saw your hand raised, so that's the reason I
Yes,
asked.
so it's me, it's Prabhasha. I want to
Yeah.
ask something to you.
Yeah,
So you were
Purvasha, I'm
saying,
asking.
yeah, who reviewed those FRD's documents? Is it a product owner?
Okay, so ultimately what exactly happens, it has to go, your document has to go to the customer has to agree upon it. Okay, but now how the things has happened, uh, uh in the agile, it's an incremental development process. It is not necessary that you keep on waiting and not doing any work just because you are waiting for customer to come back and confirm you, okay, I agree or disagree, I sign off, I don't sign off. You give them a date, okay, so kindly confirm this function is right as per your expectation, we will be developing that. And even though customer does not turn up after certain dates, your team will start using that. So earlier in waterfall model, we used to wait. Okay, one fine day customer will give the sign off to that, his signature will be there on those documents, then scanned copy of the last page he will give, or the first page he will give, saying that okay, we sign off, we accept it. Okay, so you're not going to wait for that thing to happen. In fact, you will go ahead straight away and you will share with your team, because it has gone to the customer. Now things has changed. As I said, that you need not to go over there. Yesterday I showed you what I showed you, this thing, what do you call, what did I show you? Jira. Do you all remember that you access
Yes.
that, you were able to see that Jira?
Yes, sir.
So when we talk about Jira, there is one important thing, along with Atlassian Jira, that comes also as Confluence. Have you heard the name of that? Atlassian Confluence. Confluence looks like just like a word processing software. Okay. So in that, how it will be helpful for you? So it will be helpful for you when you feel like taking some notes, when you feel like designing document. Okay, Confluence will cloud-based or web-based tool of the Atlassian only. Atlassian is the parent company name, who has got the product like Jira, product like Confluence. With me so far, like Microsoft has got Microsoft PowerPoint, Microsoft Word as well. So likewise, Atlassian has got Atlassian Confluence, Atlassian Jira as well. So this is one very important thing. And what exactly happens, even though I have shared the document with you, in today's in agile world, people simply just don't continue to focus on creating the document and going to feel uncomfortable thinking that one fine day this will get approved. In fact, they will break it down in a smaller requirement, smaller requirement, and load them into either in Azure DevOps or load into Atlassian Jira. Okay, so that you should not be more document dependent, but you need to become the ticket dependent, and one ticket can be accessed by every single person, and the activity associated with that requirement or ticket that is assigned to any person, he will be really free to start. Am I able to answer your question, or you have got some more question with it?
Yes, I got it. Thank you.
Okay, awesome. And is it clear to everyone when I was answering Purbashar's question?
Yes, sir.
Say
Yes.
yes, everyone.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
so I'm trying to open something for you so that you will have more understanding when it comes to accessing tool. So, okay, so my email is opening, and from there I'm opening a ticket for you so that I can show, okay, what is going on. So it is some acting little slow. So wait a second, give me some time. Hmm. Okay, so I'm accessing. I don't know whether I'll be able to access that or not, but I'm just trying to access a new software, and then I'll share that in front of you. What I am trying to access, I'm trying to access DevOps Zira, DevOps Azure DevOps, and I'm not sure whether I can access that in this system or not. So I'm just attempting. Once it is successful, then I'll share that with you. Okay. So it is asking for my identity. So I've given my identity. Just hang for a moment. One more step is to go. 9632219. It is asking me to change the password now. I'm changing the password. Okay. I've not changed the password yet. Yeah, password change is successful, I guess. So it is loading, and it is asking me something. It's, yeah, it is asking me to stay signed in. Telling that stay signed in. Let me see whether it pops up and give me details or not. Yeah, so good news is that I am able to sign in. So what I am going to do is that I'm going to show you my screen, and when I am showing the screen, what I am going to do is that I'm going to not share. I'm going to pause the recording, and you are fortunate enough who are going to look at it, because this will not be aired, and I don't want it to be aired, and that's the reason I'm just going to pause the recording. Okay, so I have recording. Okay, again, welcome back.
I have a
Just now
question.
we have reviewed Azure DevOps like Jira, and those portions were paused, not recorded. In case you are listening to the recording, unfortunately you missed that. To know such thing related to Jira and Azure DevOps and any tools, you need to be available and be the part of this session. Okay, so yeah, tell me, Ronak, you had question.
Yes, so I just wanted to like validate my understanding. Is it like a Azure Devs is a kind of a software where you'll get to know the whereabouts of the project?
Yeah.
Like, okay, okay,
So Ronak, like I generally talk when I start, and in a next week uh, or next to next week, I'm going to start Agile Scrum from the scratch. The moment I start Agile Scrum from the scratch, I talk about various available tools. Okay, and I
okay,
ask people to go ahead and choose your own tool of your choice, create a free account over there, explore that. So
I see. Okay.
like Azure DevOps just now you saw is a project management system. Asana is
Okay.
another project management system. Jira
Asana,
is
I am aware about Asana, sir.
so Jira is another project management
Okay.
system. So there are multiple project management systems.
Got it. Got it. If it is like Asana, then I got the idea about what it is.
Everything is like Asana, because ultimately all those elements you will get to see there as well. Okay.
Got it,
Okay.
sir.
So the
Got it.
purpose
Thank you.
is the same. You're welcome.
Got it.
So let's get back and get started from the slide. Okay, I have shared you this two document. Why did I share with you? I explained you FRD. I explained you this. Okay, test cases will be created by testers. You need to know what exactly it goes. So when they create a test scenario, they will give a identification number to that. Okay, so like you have phone number as an identification, your name could be the same, your email address could be the identification, your email number and phone number will always be unique. Likewise, test case ID has to be unique. And then you will explain the test scenario, any precondition before executing that test case, test data, what you are entering inside, what all the steps you are going to follow to reach or execute that scenario, what you will expect after that scenario is executed. And once you execute it, is it exactly what you were expecting or it is deviating? Even if it is debating or not, what actually you got, you are going to mention, tester is going to mention is that in there. And if any differences, he will also add any defect, he will raise for those differences. Status can be whether it is executed, not executed. If it is executed, then whether it is passed or it is failed, or you could not run that. So you will make sure to add that. Then you will add the remarks, anything extra you want to say, that even though test case says that this, I use this test data to make sure I cover two scenarios in one. So that such input you can give. Then test environment where you have executed, you talk about that. Okay. And then so in nutshell, you need to create this document. Now I want you to go ahead and listen to me and start taking gather the requirement what I am going to speak. So everyone be ready with pen and paper or wherever you want. Everyone is ready?
Yes, sir.
Grab pen and paper and be ready. I have shared with you two documents. The purpose behind these two documents is that these are just references. Okay, you don't have to really work on that. But when you will be working in a team, how you will be working in a team? You will be working in a team that a person will become Scrum Master. See, all of you can become the Scrum Master, but I don't want you to just give the idea of becoming the Scrum Master. I'll be taking some names. Okay, when you will be working in a group. So first, I talk about that. Let's how to work in a team. Let's understand what to work in a team, and that is the requirement. Requirement. I'm not going to explain more in details, but I would welcome the question. So requirement is that you are going to develop one page on Guru School's website. You are not going to develop as a developer, but you are gathering the requirement, how the development is going to work. So your project is towards all creating the artifacts. Is it clear to you all?
Yeah.
To create all the documents, giving direction to those documents. You are not literally going to create the or develop the website. So this website and web page on the Guru School's website will talk about the placement procedure of a newcomer. Placement procedure of the newcomer. You know what exactly you do. You inquire through Facebook page, or somehow you get to see about free training, which is said that this is a refundable deposit. It will be free if you work till 3 months or 6 months, whatever the policy is. That for 3 months you need to work as a Guru School's employee, work on their payroll, and then after 3 months, whatever the amount you have deposited, that will be given back to you. So on this terms, you join Guru Schools, and you need to undergo a training. You take a training, and while you are undergoing a training, parallelly you need to attend the RRP session. What exactly happens in RRP session? Who can tell me?
Resume.
Resume preparation, resume ready preparation.
Yeah, resume preparation, LinkedIn profile optimization, and your resume is done. Then your approved resume come back to the trainer for a quick review of the feedback, and based on that you may have the multiple flavor of multiple types of resume which can go fit based on the job description being posted by the HRs. And then once your training gets over, you are called for mock interview session. Okay, when you are called for the mock interview session, you are given feedback, how did you do or how you need to do. Again, round 2 of mock interview you feel like having, you can have that. Otherwise, meanwhile your resume is getting marketed and you get a vendor call where you get selected with the conversation with the vendors, and then client interview happens. So you also continue to get the support for clearing the vendor support and client interview. When your client interview preparation is done, client accepts you, and then you get placed and start working at the client location. It could be the remote job generally. Okay, so you will be working for whatever the duration of the project would be, and then for 6 months trainer will be working with you and continue to giving you support. Is it clear to you all, the entire step I just spoke?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Any doubt till here in these steps? Any doubt till here in this? Yeah, Neeru, go ahead.
So we have to just prepare one page of the website or the entire stages?
Generally one pager of the website. It's all up to you. Means I'm giving you free hand how you want to go ahead. Okay, so it's all up to you. Requirement is this. Okay, requirement is understood by everyone.
Yes.
No question around it. Okay, so now how you are going to work? So let me see how many people are there. There are total 45 people. Okay, including the one who has not shown up. Anyone who is not willing to contribute in this experience of working in a team can kindly raise your hand so that I can exclude you, because you will be working and utilizing utilizing a software or you will be working together for development of this requirement in Jira. Okay, Sean. Sean, you recently joined?
Yeah, no, not recently. Like I joined in between these classes going on.
Okay,
the
okay,
course.
no problem. So you want to be away from this project, is it? What I'm explaining?
Yes, sir. Please.
Okay, no
Yes,
problem.
sir.
No problem. So instead of Sean, I'm putting Yakshi. Okay, Yakshi will be there. So total, how many people are there? 44 people. So 44 people, how many groups I may have? I may have 7 groups. Okay.
Excuse me, sir, you can see my name twice, so you might want to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for, so can you raise on one screen your hand so that it will be quite easy for me to,
Sure, I can right
not to
away.
pronounce your name twice. Thank you so much, Varsha. So,
Yeah.
Sir, my
okay.
name is twice as well.
So Manisha, can you from one screen raise your hand so that I can exclude you as well?
Okay.
Sean, you keep your hand raised, please. That will be helpful for me. Okay, thank you so much, Sean. And Manisha, yeah, thank you so much. So now,
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, so kindly keep your hand raised and I'll lower your hand later. So how many people are there now? So now 44 minus 3, 41 and 42 people are there. Okay, so including Yakshi, there are, okay, now one more, Samira.
So Hiteshi has actually left for an emergency. It seems she has mentioned in the WhatsApp group. So probably I think she will be one of the members. Her name could be added.
Okay.
In the list. Yeah.
No problem. So thank you so much for sharing that. So we have 4 members aside. So in fact, 5 members aside from this number. So how many people? 40 people are there, and including Yakshi and Hiteshi, it becomes 42. So we will have 7 people of the group. Okay. How many groups? 7 groups.
7.
So I'm going to call out name, and guys, don't change your position while I'll be speaking out and changing and done with Janani. So be in this position, don't change, don't move anything, no, don't move the screen and all. Okay, don't do any other activity. So I'm taking name. So first, who will be working with these two people? So first person is Soma, Ankita Malik, Priyanka Dogra, Camillus, and Kanika. These are the 6 people is of one group. Okay, with me so far. Soma, are you there? I hope you are still awake. Soma, you there awake? Yeah, thank you. Soma, Ankita, Ankita Malik, Priyanka, Camillus, and Kanika. You are one group. Please, anyone unmute yourself and say yes, you understood.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so because I heard quickly
Yes, sir.
Soma's name and Kanika name, so Kanika, I want you to become the Scrum Master. Have you attended Agile Scrum chapters?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
awesome.
Yes, sir.
You made my life easy. Thank you so much, Kanika.
Yeah.
So you will be acting as a Scrum Master, where you will be facilitating daily meeting. Daily meeting could be a quick WhatsApp touch base, a quick means how's the work is going on. What you need to do is that you need to develop this project in the document, and the moment you develop this project into the document, that document has to be broken down into smaller user story, where also you will be in every user story, you will be adding some design and diagrams, and every user story will get assigned to me after it will be assigned to you. Say for Kanika, what you are going to do is that you will be asking everyone to discuss the requirement. Everyone is discussing the requirement, and everyone is taking a turn. Like you are deciding when to meet, when not to meet, and who is taking what portion. One is, say for example, working on RRP, one is working for the project support, one is working for the candidate enrollment and taking money and all. So every single piece of the requirement one is taking care of, say for example, and they are mentioning in the document, and they have to also design the connectivity, the processes, the flow into the document using either Microsoft PowerPoint or Lucid Chart, or just even in the Microsoft Word. Is it clear to you, Kanika, and everyone else? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I
So,
just want to ask one question.
Yeah.
How are we going to meet each other? Like me and
yeah,
Ken-
wait. Okay. So what is going to happen? You are going to work in a team. Now you are going to decide how you are going to meet. Okay. So you will form your one WhatsApp group. If you wish, please don't include me into that group. But if you wish, really, I want to be there, you can include me so that I can be vigilant of the activities, how it is going on. Okay, so you can
Okay.
form a smaller WhatsApp group. That's number one, and you can continue to interact over here. There, you can continue to share. If needed, quickly someone can host a small Zoom call for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and discuss and brainstorm together and continue to work in this direction. Everything has to be done on the Jira. Is it clear till here? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Now,
Yes, sir.
Kanika, I want everyone to take the charge of the Scrum Master. Say, for example, these are the 6 people. So Kanika has to make sure next day Priyanka will take charge, and she will facilitate the meeting. So her Zoom meeting, her Zoom thing will be there. Zoom tool will be used, something like that. Means she has to facilitate, make sure things are going on. Whenever you will meet, you will talk about minimum 3 things. What did you do last day? What you are planning to do today? Even a smaller piece of contribution you are going to contribute. Even for a minute, you are going to contribute. Even if you are thinking about that project, that is the contribution from your end. Is it with me? Are you with me so far? So that we are going to talk about in your stand-up call, and not necessarily that stand-up call will go for 10 to 15 minutes. Make sure if you are finishing it up within 5 minutes, that is over. Just you are talking about what did you do yesterday, what you are planning to do today, and if any issue is going, if any issue you are facing, figure it out later after the meeting, that how you can resolve that. Do you need to ask certain thing to your trainer, Gaurav? You can reach out to us. Okay, everyone will have the Jira ID. and I will share my email address with you. You can also invite me in your project, and make sure when you are creating a user story, everyone will create at least 2-3 user story, and assign to each other who is going to work on that. One person I want you to become like a product owner. It means that you are taking the responsibility that this work will be done. Who can become that? I want a volunteer. Okay, like this is generally self-organized team. So either Soma or Ankita, Priyanka, Camillus, Kanika, the person with the highest energy can take this opportunity. Means you need to shout out, call out your own name. I want to become product owner. I'll give this responsibility to you. Okay, if you have heard this, what just now I said. Okay, Camillus, awesome. Thank you so much. So you are going to be the product owner, and you are becoming the in charge of this project, where at the end you will make sure that project gets completed. Okay, so if you want to, how that is your take, and you are making sure Scrum Master is making sure that everyone is taking the sufficient time to become the Scrum Master next day. Is it clear, Kanika and Camillus?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome. So first group is sorted. Now, any question around it?
Yes, I want you to repeat the name so that we can write it out. We know each other.
What's the question? Sorry, I did not get it.
You called the names. I only know of three people. So just repeat the names so that I can write them out.
Yes, please. Repeat them. Do you want me to repeat?
Yes.
Yeah.
The names.
Soma, Ankita Malik, Priyanka Dogra, Camillus, and Kanika. So how many people? These are only 5 people. One more name. One more name I had taken or not? Not yet?
No. No, sir.
Okay. So another one is Ramani. Okay. So Ramani, if you want to take some opportunity and you want to become a leader as well in this group, you can definitely coordinate with amongst each other. If you want a new day, if you want to take some opportunity, you can simply volunteer, and everyone should be open for welcoming the volunteer. Is it all right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. So you will see that you will have the sufficient time till next batch start also. So first group is sorted. Any question by anyone on the first group or the activities related to first group, because the same activity will be done by you. I'll take this silence as a no. Okay. Now move to another group. The another group, listen closely. It is going to be Priya Kalkher, Ronak, Samin Rahman, and Aarti, Tusha, and Medhavini. Is it clear? I'll repeat. Priya, Ronak, Samin, Aarti, Tusha, Medhavini. I believe Medhavini is okay for you to become the Scrum Master to start with.
Yes, Gaurav.
Okay, awesome. I want someone to take the charge of the entire product, and it's okay, Medhavini or anyone else, if you want to take the responsibility that what you are starting, you are going to finish till the end. Who can take that? Priyanka, Ronak, Samin, Aarti, Tusha, Medhavini. Who can take that?
So it's a role of product owner?
It's a role of product owner that you are going to make sure that it is going to get finished. If it is starting, it will have the finish point as well.
Okay, I can do that.
Awesome, Aarti. Over to you. So you are in charge of this product, this project, and Medhavini, you make sure that every single day Scrum Master are rotating. Is it okay, Medhavini? So you are Scrum Master. Yeah, I'll repeat the name. Priya, Ronak, Samin, Aarti, Tusha, Medhavini. Priya Kalkher, Ronak, Ronak Dhru, I guess, Samin Rahman, Aarti Deshpande, Tusha, and Medhavini. Can I move to third group? Yeah. So let's move to third group. The third group is going to be Aruna Gumaddi, Subiksha, Anita, and Raksha, Srilata, and Kumuta. I'll repeat. Aruna Gumaddi, Subiksha, Anita N, Raksha, Srilata, and Kumuta. Now, in what exactly happened? The names are clear. Subiksha,
No.
Anita, Raksha, Srilata, Kumuta, Aruna. So you need to know your partner's name. So Subiksha needs to know Anita and Raksha, Srilata, Kumuta, and Aruna's name. Okay. Likewise, every one of you need to know your partner's name. Now, I want someone in this group to become the Scrum Master and who is comfortable to start the Scrum Master role. Srilata, would you like to volunteer? Okay, awesome. Make sure that everyone become that. Just easy to facilitate. Anita, what do you think that you can make sure that this project will get completed by every team member?
Yes, I can do that.
Okay, so Anita and Srilata, you are the leader. Make sure everyone becomes the leader. That you have to make sure. Okay, so how will you make sure? Means everyone is becoming the accountable, taking ownership and contributing together. So this is how it is going to happen. Let's move to the fourth group. We are moving to the fourth group now. So I'm going to repeat the name of the third group again so that Anita and Srilata can take a note of it. So Subiksha, Anita, Raksha, Srilata, Kumuta, and Aruna Viru Botla. Right? Did I pronounce the name properly? Aruna Viru Botla. Okay.
I think you said Aruna Gumadi, sir.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Aruna Gumadi, Subiksha, Anita N, Raksha, Srilata, Kumuta. So are you 6 people? Yeah, you are 6 people. Aruna Gumaddi, Subiksha, Anita N, Raksha, and Srilata, and Kumuta. Okay. So having said so, let's move to the fourth group now. So fourth group will be Aruna V. And guys, as I say that, kindly don't move. So when you are moving, I'm facing some, name changes. Okay, some names are organized. So if you have kept your hand raised, keep your hand raised. The moment you will lower your hand, your name will get lost in somewhere else. That's the reason. Earlier there were 5 hands raised. Now I see only 4 hands raised. That's the reason. Okay, so let me go.
Something, sir, please. I think you are omitting my name because it's
no. Wait, James. Have patience. Okay, have patience. Have patience. Everyone is there in the group. So I am done with Kumuta. Now let's move to Aruna. Okay, let's move to the another group. So another group is going to be Aruna V, Veena S, Veena Singama Shetty, Charu. So 1, 2, 3, Pallavi, James, and Afe Adma. So are these 6 people? Aruna, yes. Veena, Charu, Pallavi, James, and Fa. And remember, in any group, any kind of person would be, everyone has to play that you are taking the team together. Okay. And this is the role of the Scrum Master, and this is the role of, product owner. So you cannot make any single person aloof and work in silo. Together you have to work. Okay. So this is the fourth group. Okay. So I'm going to repeat this. So I want someone to volunteer as a Scrum Master. So Aruna, can you be the Scrum Master? Aruna V?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Make sure everyone becomes the Scrum Master a new day. And Pallavi, can you take the charge of this product to complete it?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay. So make sure everyone becomes the leader. So, and you have to, every one of you may see that someone is coming with different challenge. Despite the challenges, you have to make the project successful. That is the main game, okay, that we need to play. And that is how you are going to play once you get placed in the corporate. Okay, the tool you are going to use is about Jira. Everyone will have your free account. So thank you so much. So you are the part of this. So, and everyone will get the opportunity to become Scrum Master. So I'm done with Aruna V, Veena S, Charu, Pallavi, James, and Afe are the part of this team. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, let's move to the new team. New team is
So
going to be...
So there is seven people, right, sir?
Is it 1, 2,
Oh,
3,
6.
4, 5, 6?
6.
Only 6.
Sorry, yes.
Yeah, Charu. Only 6. So new
Thank you.
team. Yeah, you're welcome. New team is going to be Shruti, Siva Shakti, Swati Mehta, Neeru Khanna, Jaya Sharma, and Manu. I'll repeat it again. Shruti 1, Siva Shakti 2, Swati Mehta 3, Neeru Khanna 4, Jaya Sharma 5, and Manu is 6. Clear? Any doubt around it? Shruti, Siva Shakti, Neeru Mehta, Jaya Sharma, and Manu.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
So who can be the Scrum Master? First Scrum Master. Who can be? Okay. So Siva Shakti, would you like to be the first Scrum Master?
Yes, sir, I will do
Okay.
that.
And make sure everyone get the turn to become the Scrum Master as well. And Swati Mehta, can you take the charge of this project to be completed? Do you think? You want to? Just an opportunity.
Yes, I will take that up.
Okay, awesome, awesome. Make everyone leader. You make sure that what kind of leader you are, that you are giving everyone opportunity to become and shine like a leader. Okay, so having said so, this group is very much clear. Let's move to the another group, and another group with the another 6 people. So are going to be, listen this these name closely: Manisha, Varsha Rao, Sri Pasapula, and Gayatri M, Pooja Gupta, and Preet S. Manisha Patel, Varsha Rao, Sri Pasapula, Gayatri M, Pooja Gupta, and Preet S. Is it clear? Manisha Patel, Varsha Rao, Sri,
Yes,
Pooja
sir.
Gupta,
Yes.
Preet S, and Gayatri M. So I want one volunteer to become the first, first Scrum Master. Who can be that? Okay. Preet, is it okay if you can become the first Scrum Master of this project for your group?
Yes, I will be that.
Okay. Thank you so much. Varsharo, can you take the opportunity of becoming the product owner, making sure that this project gets completed?
Yes, sir.
Okay, awesome. So this group is also sorted. Somehow I saw, Emisol, you are not yet part of any group, right? Okay. No. So I
Yes,
think
sir.
the last group is sorted. Now I'm announcing the another group's name. So it is going to be Emisol, Purbasha, Janani, Sonia, Charu, Yakshi, and Hiteshi. Okay. So Emisol, Purbasha, Janani, Sonia, Charu, Yakshi, and Hiteshi. It means that how many people are there in this group? 7 people. Okay, Janani? And Emisol, and Purbasha, and Sonia, and Charu.
Sir, Charu is in group 4.
So
I already in Aruna's group, sir.
Sir, Charu is already in group 4, sir.
So how did you come down into this structure of this grade? Have you were you dropped earlier and then came back again somehow? Charu, I'm just asking. So no problem. So again, Charu is already there in the some group. That's all right. Charu, be in that group only. Then again, we are good with Emisol, Purbasha, Janani, Sonia, Hiteshi, and Yakshi.
Yakshi.
Yeah. So is it clear? Emisol, Purbasha, Janani, and Sonia, and
Yes, sir.
Yakshi, and so.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I want someone to become the first Scrum Master. Emisol, since when have you attended any of the chapter of Agile Scrum? Just want to know.
I started very late with Agile.
Okay, very late with Agile. But you know
Yes.
the how Scrum Master does facilitate, right?
Yes, I know. I understand that.
Okay.
Scrum Master facilitates.
So is it okay if you can take the opportunity to become the first Scrum Master?
Okay, sir.
Okay, awesome. Janani, can you take the this opportunity to make sure that project gets completed?
Sure, sir. Definitely. Definitely.
Okay. And all of you know, give me a message in the group, whatever the WhatsApp group you will form, that what is going to be the release date of the project. What will be the final day when you will be telling that, okay, this day I am done complete. It means that there will be multiple review from my end where you will be creating user story. I might not be satisfied with that. So there will be there are past data says that there are sometimes 4 and 5 iteration had happened. Okay, so considering 4 and 5 iteration, what you are going to do is that you are going to keep things timeline accordingly and telling me that how long you will take to develop this project. Okay, so this is how you are going to work. Is project clear to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So because I
Yes,
have
sir.
taken a lot of time in explaining the project itself, is it okay if I give you a quick hacks? I mean, I might take more 20 minutes. Is it okay? I can take more 20 minutes. If you allow, then I will take.
Sure, sir.
Otherwise, we have
Yeah.
touched the time with. Is it
Yes,
yes
sir.
from all
Okay.
of you?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
yes, sir.
Okay, awesome. So what we are going to see is that tomorrow, if you are upgrading your resume, everyone, okay, before I talk about this, a quick thing just beforehand. In case you think you have missed on the projects, on the requirement, on the people, what you are going to do is that you are going to do, you are going to listen to this, you are going to listen to this recording, and from there you will get to know the names and all. Okay. Now,
Yeah.
what? So any terminology coming in your CV and you are not aware of that, make sure you are knowing the life cycle of it. What you need to know minimum?
Life cycle.
Life cycle. The moment someone is talking about utility, make sure you know the life cycle of utility. Someone is talking about manufacturing, you know the life cycle of manufacturing of any product, or if it is related to business. Related to whatever manufacturing it is. If someone is talking about delivery system or cargo express or courier system, you know the life cycle of that. Likewise, life cycle makes the things more easy to understand, and you have more expertise as if that you know the subject in and out. I'm going to bring three life cycle in front of you to know. Let me quickly reshare my screen because what I am sharing will not be sufficient. So I'm quickly sharing my screen. Here I share. Okay, just give me a second. Okay. So today we will talk about three life cycle. Okay, one is banking, another one will be healthcare, and insurance. Okay, quickly. So I'll be going very faster. Let me quickly go ahead in the presentation mode. Can you all see my screen that healthcare is written and payment clearance is written?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yes,
when
sir.
we talk about banking, so banking will have the multiple domains. Banking will have the payment domain, banking will have the card domain. So why it is not presented? Yeah. So this is here what we'll do, we'll take out the payment clearance life cycle. We will understand that. In healthcare, we will understand about the healthcare product life cycle. So when we talk about healthcare industry, what now think of the corona period. Okay, vaccination was what happened first introduced, right? Do you all agree with me? Vaccinations were introduced in the market when
Yes.
corona came.
Yes.
So for any disease, the product first gets introduced in the healthcare industry. It continues to grow into the market until it hits any of its competitor. The moment it hits any competitor and it has gets its rivalry, the existing product will hit the maturity level, where in the next phase it will start getting declined because of this current price point and some less advancement in it. Like say for example, say Pfizer introduces vaccination. Okay, it continued to grow and capture the market. There was a point when different companies came and they reduced the price point of that, and gradually what happens, many things came out of the Pfizer, and Pfizer was getting declined from the market. Okay. Excuse me. So for anything, say for example, any blood pressure measurement company launches, say for example Johnson and Johnson, it launches this product, it will continue to hit the market. It will also again get matured at a point of time, and again from the market it will get declined, because every single time new product is coming, new advancement is coming, and it is heading in a competition to be on the top. And that's why this life cycle for any medical product will undergo the same life cycle. Is it clear to you all?
Yes, sir.
Any question
Yes.
around it? Okay, I'll take it as no. So this was healthcare. Payment clearation, what exactly happens? So three banks are there. One is the central bank. In USA, we call it as a Federal Reserve System. Okay, Federal Reserve Bank. How many of you not have heard the name of Federal Reserve Bank? Okay, I believe everyone have heard. So this is the Federal Reserve System. Like you have a bank account in your bank. Okay, likewise, your bank has a bank account in the Federal Reserve Bank. Is it clear? Say yes or no. So you need to
Yes.
interact with me to
Yes.
understand it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes.
cool. Thank you. So likewise, you decide that you have a friend, okay, and your name is A and your friend's name is B. So you decide that $1 million you want to transfer to your friend, that is B. Okay. So how this payment will be cleared, that we are going to understand. It says that at the very first step, what exactly happens? Customer A requests $1 million in its depository account at Bank A, because customer A means you have a bank account at A. Okay. To be transferred to customer B's account located at another depository institute. So customer B have the bank account in the bank B. Okay. So it has to be deposited from customer A to customer B's bank. So far, so much clear? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
So what
Yes.
will happen when we are talking about depositing into customer B's account? It means customer A's $1 million will be deducted, but customer B's $1 million will be credited. Clear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, when this is happening, how it is going to happen? So as a next step, what will happen? Bank A will transfer $1 million for a customer A by sending a simple message over Fedwire. Okay. So Fedwire is a wire transfer mechanism. I'll be talking more about it in a while. So over Fedwire, authorizing the Federal Reserve to electronically debit Bank A's account at the Reserve Bank for $1 million and to transfer the $1 million to Bank B's account. Now, this Bank A, what exactly does? It simply transfer a message. Now, there are various transferring systems. Few transfer system are called as RTGS. Few transfer system is called as EFT. Few transfer system is called as ACH or NACHA or IMPS. For the designated amount, there are different and agreement with the customer. There are different fund transfer system is there. Now, how the fund transfer happens? In the background, there are different type of messages to which we call it as a SWIFT message. What we call it as, everyone?
Swift.
SWIFT, SWIFT message. Let me put that into the chat. Okay. This is SWIFT message. Okay. SWIFT, SWIFT messages. Okay. So SWIFT messages, what exactly happen? That though there are number or codes to those SWIFT messages, there is a format. So those SWIFT messages are sent to the bank for the communication, where you will mention the amount, the account number, every single thing you mention that, and that is sent electronically to the Federal Reserve System, where Federal Reserve System, the moment receives, it acts. Okay. So it is all the game of the messaging. Okay. You may think that literally fund gets transferred. Actually, message gets transferred. What exactly gets transferred, everyone?
Message.
Message. Simple message. And in a banking system, you need to know, and you can go ahead and Google out all the SWIFT message for the fund transfer, and you will get number of SWIFT message. Few SWIFT messages are dedicated to fetch the report. Few SWIFT messages are dedicated to, run the salary. Okay. So there are various SWIFT messages. Few are called as a gyro system. So we are not going into detail of it. So let's understand now. The message is transferred. The bank A debits $1 million. Okay. Bank A gets debited for $1 million and bank B gets credited for $1 million. But again, while it is taking place over here with the Federal Reserve System, what exactly further happens? The payment of $1 million credited to bank B's account first. Okay. And the Fed wire funds transfer is completed. For most fund transfer involving online depository institution, the time that elapses between when a funds transfer message is sent and when a payment received is a matter of second. Okay. So when you think that, okay, message has been transferred, now the payment will be done. No, it's only the designated name will change. Okay. Payment will remain there where it is. Okay, but the designated name will continue to change because of the messaging is completed. Is it clear? The money will remain there itself, but only designated name on that amount of money will continue to change. Is it clear so far?
Yes. Yes.
And at the end, what is going to happen? Once the Fed wire transaction is completed, Bank B makes the designated $1 million payable and available to customer B on the day payment occurs. Okay, so this is a simple hidden backend functionality for the payment clearance for any banking system available in US market. Okay, this is how it happens in the US market. Is it clear? So you are done with healthcare and payment clearance. Is it okay if I can tell you something related to insurance, or you want to learn it next time? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. So quickly I'll tell you the insurance. So now insurance comes with the various things. What exactly you do for insurance? You can have a new insurance, right? So it starts with you inquire for the quotation. Do you all know that there is some system that compares the policy from different company, from Avaya, from AXA, from AIG, and from where not? Are you aware of these names? Yeah.
Yes.
These are the insurance company, and every insurance company will have its intermediaries, to which we call it also as a broker and agent. Do you all know that? Have you heard these terms? Yeah.
Yes.
So intermediary, brokers and agents are there. Some producers are there. There will be some people to which we call it as a processor, and they are supposed to approve all the quotation or the policy where they decide to whom we can give insurance or we cannot give. Okay. So far clear this concept?
Yeah, they are called underwriter.
Underwriter. I'm so sorry. Yeah. So underwriter. So in some of the region, they are also called as processor. Okay. So this is, and processor is little higher version. And thank you so much for reminding. These are underwriter, where they undergo all the various questions which are filled by customers, where they will be asking various questions like name, number, date of birth, and properties location, where it is located, where it is not located, whether it is close to fire prone area, where it is close to flood prone area, and whatnot. Various sort of question would be there. Every question would be answered. So now what exactly happens with the new policy? First, you inquire for the policy that takes a turn or takes a shape of quotation. Okay, so it is always a new code. So new code will have its status, which will be submitted. With me so far?
Yeah.
And once underwriter approves that, then it can be issued. Okay, it can be issued and it will appear in active status in some region like Australia and all. Apart from issue, there will be another status to which we call it also as a bound. What we do call it as to status, final status of a policy? Apart from issue, bound. B-O-U-N-D, bound. Okay. So when new policy is introduced, it will have again its life cycle. New policy can be endorsed, right? Yeah. Endorsement, it can be modified. At any point of time, you feel like, okay, there is a change in the name has to happen. There is change in the term has to happen. Term means I did not want to have 1.5 years of the policy. I only want to have initially 6 months or 9 months if companies allow that duration of the policy. With me so far? If you think later, you can do that. Again, endorsement will also has to be active, and underwriter when approves, then it has to be issued and it will go in the bound status. With me so far? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, this new policy and endorsed policy, both can be before it gets expired, can be renewed. Do you all renew your policies? Various policies, insurance policy?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yes.
renew will also will have the similar status. Initially, it will be active, and after getting activated, once everything is approved by underwriter, what exactly happens? What exactly happen? It will also get issued and bound or bound. Okay, so its state will change with issued or bound. But just before policy gets renewed, either 15 days before, 30 days before, 45 days before, or 60 days before, or 90 days before, you get one intimation by the company, hey, your renewal is due, that you get on your SMS or email, wherever it is possible. Do you remember that you get one intimation that your renewal is due on this date?
Yes.
Yeah. To which we call it as a RI, to which we call it as a renewal invite. Okay, with me so far?
Okay.
Yeah. And again, renewal invite has to be active. Generally, it is active. Renewal invite is not issued. It will always active, and only once accepted, renewal invite is accepted. Renewal invite gets triggered depending upon the what is the date company has set before which customer requires to be intimated. Okay, so renewal invite will be active, always in the active mode, and will be submitted to the customer through email or SMS. Now there are the various stages of a insurance, that is new policy, endorsed policy, and renewed policy, and also renewal invited policies. But do you know every single policy can be cancelled at any point of time? Yes.
Yes.
So cancellation will also have the similar stages, similar statuses. Cancel can be active and cancel can be issued or bound. Okay, that is its process. So new policy can be cancelled, endorsed policy can be cancelled, renewed policy can be cancelled, and whenever it is cancelled, its a refund will also be processed, because you see in the billing cycle you have taken all the bank details and money details from the customer. So those prorated basis, whatever the amount is there, that has to go back to the customer. Are you with me so far? Whenever the cancellation take place. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So once a policy is cancelled at any stages, that cancelled policy, if you realize that okay, that cancellation has gone in a mistake, then what the choice you will have? What you can do? Can you think of anything else? Like now you know about new policy. New quotation becomes new policy, can be issued. Then endorsed policy can be issued. Renewed policy can be issued. Cancelled policy can be issued. And once cancelled, what can happen? If you think to, revive the policy again.
Reinstate.
Exactly, Ronak. Here you go. It is called as reinstatement. The policy which are cancelled can be reinstated, and any reinstated policy is just like a new policy, can be renewed, can be endorsed, and can be further cancelled as well. Okay, so reinstated policy can be renewed, can be endorsed, and can be cancelled as well. So reinstatement will again be submitted, remain active, and will be issued or bound. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yeah. So in a nutshell, let me simplify for you, because so that you go back feeling confident. Okay. So how would I do? Okay. So like this. Okay, like this. Wait a second. Yeah. It's a new quotation. It's a new quotation. Okay, new quotation. Then it becomes new quotation become policy. Okay. New policy will be issued. So what is the stages? Okay, new policy, active, new. So new quotation will be submitted. Yeah, submitted. Policy will become active, and it can become issued or bound. Why bound? Because in some country it is also have the status of bound. This was the new policy, first policy, new quotation policy, and then then this can be endorsed. Okay, END is for endorsement. Endorsement can be active. Okay, first, because you are working on it, then issued or bound. Okay, now these our policy can be renewed, but before renewal invitation will happen. Okay, and this will be submitted and can be active. Submit and active. With me so far? And then renewal happens. What happens? Renewal, because renewal invite has gone. So renewal happens and renewal will be active. It will be issued and it will be bound. That happens with the renewal. Now look at the cancellation. The moment you cancel it, so after cancellation, it will be cancel will be submitted. Cancellation will be active. And then cancellation will be okay. Let me do like this. Okay, submit. Submit. Okay, submit active, issued, and then bound. Okay, issued and then bound. That happens with the cancel policy. Now this cancel policy can be again this cancel policy can be again be what? This cancel policy again be endorsed. This cancel policy can be again endorsed. No. This cancel policy can be again reinstated. Yeah, reinstated. And when it is reinstated, it will be submitted, active,
yes.
It will be issued and bound. Issued and bound. Issued or bound. Not and bound, it will be. Now, this reinstated policy will again can be done what? Can be either endorsed, can be again renewed, can be again cancelled. And whatever it would be, it will follow the same procedure what it has follows above. Okay. So again, if reinstated policies can be endorsed, it will go over here. Okay, it will follow this process. If it is renewed, it will go over here. Okay, if it is cancelled, again it will go over here. Is it clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
So if it is clear, say it is very, very clear, please. Can you say it is very, very clear?
It is very, very clear.
Thank you so much. So any question around it?
No, sir.
Okay.
No.
Okay, it's a very simple. You need to watch it one more time. So if you feel that you want to watch some pieces of this recording, please go ahead and watch some pieces of the recording. You will feel more lighter and lighter about understanding this. Now the hack is that anything in your resume, if you think is very, very heavy, go to YouTube. Where you will go?
YouTube.
In YouTube, just type for that term life cycle of that. Say for example, if it is any domain, then you will look for the life cycle of that. What if there is a terminology? Say for example, what I can FP point in project management, FP in project management. So you are not aware of what is FP, or say for example, KLOC in project management. And now you are wondering what exactly it is. Go to YouTube and just type KLOC of project management explained in less than 5 minutes. Okay. Or FP in project management in learn FP in project management in less than 5 minutes. Okay, you will have n number of videos, but you are going to choose which is close to 5 minutes, and you are going to watch that video thrice. How many times?
Thrice.
Thrice. But every single time you will watch that video, you will follow one very important thing, and that is golden quadrant of learning. Trust me, guys, if using that golden quadrant of learning, if you repeat anything for 3 times, you become the master in that, and you can explain in a way like any expert can do. And trust me, when you will do that, you will feel more confident that it is a super duper hack. Is it clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Why I can say so? Because I have mastered that, because I have used it n number of time, multiple time, and that's the reason I'm able to, re-emphasize about it. Cool. So every one of you got it. So this was today's session. Again, I tried my level best to give you all of what juices I had, so that you can go back feeling more fulfilled, and yet feeling more it was so easy for you to cut the cake to understand. So I believe it was. Any question around? Any question here on this, any topic? Okay, I'll take this as a no. So we will have in future some question and answer session as well. I want you to start taking participation in the RRP session. And if not, we are good to wrap up now. So we are almost hitting the time. So I would love to see your feedback. What are you feeling after today's loaded session? Are you still able to craft the path of understanding it easy? Please go ahead and type that in the WhatsApp group. And I'm personally going to review each one of your feedback written in the WhatsApp group, and you will see some of the comments over there. Okay. So can we talk again on the next Sunday? Till then, start working on the project and do the unsaid assignment of sharing the summary in the WhatsApp group. So are you all going to do that? Everyone say yes. If
Yes.
you're going to do
Yes,
that.
sir.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, everyone. Bye-bye and good night. And
Thank you,
sit
sir.
tight. Bye. Bye, everyone.
Thank you.
Talk to you soon.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you. Thank
Thank
you all.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye. Bye.